Hi, everybody, and welcome to my podcast. This is the Gay Knitter Podcast, um, episode something. I haven't recorded in a little while, so this is probably going to be something that is going to be talked about with my groupies. Edna, this is for you, dear, because I know you missed my podcasts. I'm sorry, everybody that has been watching my podcasts, actually. Um, there's been quite a little bit going on. So in the last couple months, I've changed jobs or at least positions. I don't work in the flooring department anymore. I work in appliances as a specialist since Lowe's did a restructure. Um, my, I think that's basically there's just a lot of going on. I guess myself. I bought a Cricut machine. So I might change this from the Gay Knitter podcast to the Gay Crafter podcast, um, or crafting all the gay. Maybe I don't know. If you have any ideas, let me know because I'll just continue this on. Um, so I want to say three whips now. I have a faux, but I gave it away to the girl. My first whip is still going on. It's not in this bag. It's living in my triangle bag. It's my, I want to call it a vanilla scarf. I'm taking, let me hold on a sec because I actually have it in the room, but I wasn't expecting to talk about it, but I might have talked about this in my last podcast. I don't remember, but it is this gorgeous scarf. Look at this thing. I don't want to give it away, but it's for my girl KC. She used to work at my chiropractor's office. She's pursuing other interests, I believe, but whatever. So this is my pyramid bag. Miss Mandy from Mandy Pinecone Crafts has made it for me. For some reason, I don't know if I've talked about this bag, but I picked up the fabric. I love the vintage, and the inside has the old newspaper, almost like. I wish they would do one with like the Sears Roebuck catalog or something, because that for me, I don't know what it is, but that's how I remember Sears, even though they got rid of the catalog way before I was born, I guess. Um, but I just love the look of the catalog and everything, so that's how I think of it. My second work in progress is living in my new bag. It's not a knitting bag, but it's my Minion Mania because I love Bob. He's my favorite Minions. Little update on the Minion madness. I packed all my Minions from my bedroom since I am doing a massive reorganization of my apartment. I've got a lot of yarn and everything, and I live in a very small apartment, so a lot of it is my Minions got packed and they're in the basement, and I felt that if I invited somebody over that it was a little scary or whatever. So they're all packed up. I moved some stuff around. I've got some storage cubes in these big, the storage cubicle things that you can, tall, or I laid it down so it's got 4 and 4, so there's 8, and then I got a square one that's got 9 cubes, and then I've got the fabric boxes like this here in there, in almost all of them. This blue one is sitting in my, as I try to put it back in, I'm not going to cut this out, so it'll be fun. It is sitting in my little hutch thingy here. It's used to be for shoes. So it sits next to where I sit. Since I got rid of the sofa, I want to get one of those rocker gliders. For people use it for baby rooms, but I want one. So, which is a perfect segue. My HR manager, Melissa, love her to death. She just had a baby girl, and I've been working on this for a little bit. This is don't want to be profane, but I'm going to be because it's me. This is a pussy hat, or some, in some ways a Kit Kat hat. She's having a little girl, and I'm all for the girl power deal and everything. I really believe in it. I have a sister, and her. I'm not going to go into great detail because my niece and nephew watched this, and Haley and Dylan, love you both. I miss you every day. There's not a day that goes by that I don't think of you guys and hope for the best for both of you guys. You guys are young adults almost, and I think that there are issues and everything. So whatever, I'm not gonna turn it. So Pussy Hat, it is in the one of the Nicole brands, one of the fairy tale, I want to call it. I forgot what it is, but it's very Eastery. It's knitting up really pretty. You can see a little bit of the stripes changing and everything. It's gorgeous. I wanted to do something a little gender neutral, so she'll have this. Again, it's living in my lovely Minion bag, which I got at Claire's. They had a buy 3 get 3 free. This was $10 and I had to have it. So there's the fabric on the back side. Again, my favorite Minion is Bob. So yes, I still do have some Minion stuff, as you can see. I also have Toothless, who is one of my favorite Disney people. My niece and nephew got me the red thing one. Bob. Kevin's going to live with Sue from Two Tangle Skeins, so she loves Kevin. My third whip is a little provocative. My brother Christopher, we'll just say that I'm using 4 golf balls as a means of measurement. So, my brother wanted me to knit a, let's say, cock sock, but just for, the hanging fruit. So I'm taking, I want to say, I'm going to check my iPad because I believe I wanted to start with, I tried creating my own pattern for this, and I'm going to be adjusting another pattern. And if anybody cares, I use on my iOS devices PDF Expert. I think you can get it for free, but you also can pay for it, and I paid for it. I love it to death. I have a number of different patterns saved in this, and all us, my little knitting group, who is the leaders of Winter Camp, which I'm going to talk about at the end a little bit. We basically share patterns and everything. We instigate each other to buy patterns and all that fun stuff. And obviously everybody knows my wife Mandy, who's not my wife, but she gets all the benefits of having me as a husband. So I'm taking the Girlfriend Market Bag, and I am starting it with the base. This is from Laura Spraden, SugarBunnyBLVD.com. It is on Ravelry. It's basically one of those bags that are netted and everything. So I'm taking this. I'm just using basically some Red Heart yarn, and I started the base of it, as you can see. And then what I'm going to do is I might stop around now, maybe a little bit more, and I'm going to start the netting, and then I'll turn it in a little bit so I can cup, and then maybe knit a little thing where you can hang it off of the shaft and everything. So if Tanya watches this, she's probably turned 50 Shades of Red right now, which I love doing, and I actually love her, and she is one of my girlfriends on Ralph, one of my yarn girls. So tangent for tea, Davis Tea is having a big sale, so I bought some couple different teas. I don't have them with me, and I'm not going to get out of the camera range to go get them, but I did spend about $50-$60 there, which is not uncommon. They have a number of delicious teas, which I also bought. My must eat my yarns Brandy. Shout out to her, love her to death too. We're in the middle of a little bit of a winter storm, so I'm hearing like craziness. Waiting for a package to hit. So yeah. Her husband David was helping me with my my MacBook Pro that I got in, which I had problems with, which I then had to send back, which I'm going to use for recording the podcast later. He did all his mumbo jumbo with my computer from wirelessly through whatever. So I bought him some tea. I bought him Quince Charming because I always flirt with him. And it's fun when they flirt back. And then for Brandy, her husband, I love her to death and I absolutely adore her kids. I'll give a shout out to Liam and I'll give a shout out to Letty. Hi, girl, got kids. And Brandy. And for Brandy, I got her the Queen of Tarts, which is one of her favorite teas. So the Queen of Tarts and Quince Charming, go to them. And then the kids get some of their favorite teas as well. I have actually a large box full of stuff for my girlfriends. Sarah gets her Peeps. And I got Garrett a Star Wars tin with some coloring stuff in it. So that's my tea tangent. Our Tiavana is closing on the 20th, which is sad. And I tried to see, they actually sell 22-pound bags of sugar. Or that's how it comes in. And I'm like, well, you know, it's a great thing. I might as well look into it and everything. $160 for 22 pounds of rock sugar. Bah, you can tell my eyes are mind-blowing. Oh my gosh. Luckily I have a little bit of a connection with Jessica, with Sarah Nova Knits, as this is going to be the bomb dropping episode, I guess. She works for them. I don't like to use and abuse my powers that be, so I'm hoping that she can get a better discount or something on it. But because I have got a number, my brother and my sister-in-law to be drink tea and use the rock sugar. My mom, I'm getting her into tea. My niece Haley, hello again, drinks tea now. I do Mandy Pine Cone, Mandy, my wife. We all drink tea and we use the rock sugar because I think they have the best sugar. And then David's Tea for the tea. So hopefully I can get some of that soon, since I think Miss Jessica, we're all going to Tanya's wedding in June or July-ish. So that's happening, and hopefully if I can get something, she'll bring it up to me. I'll give my little mascot here. So, my little dire wolf cubs. Snow here is probably enjoying the snow because I've got about 30 inches almost of new snow from the snowstorm. If you are in my camp, and I'm just looking, wow, I actually do have scars from my shingles from 2 years ago, almost exactly. If you are in my pack and you are watching this, I want to say, let me get my calendar up here because, you know, I don't have it, and the jiggle, sorry for the motion sickness. If you're watching this, I will say, if you send me a private message on Ravelry and you are in the Dire Wolf pack, you have until... you have 1 week, the 22nd, to send me a private message. And the private message, if you send me Moana, will be my little code to my little wolf packs, and you will get 15 bonus points. So remember, because I just recently watched Moana and The Secret Life of Pets. So let's say The Secret Life of Moana will be the little phrase. Send me that as a private message and I will award you 20 bonus points, let's say, altogether. So 20 bonus points for The Secret Life of Moana. You have until the 22nd, which is when my next VKN will be hosted by Mandy and myself. So, again, The Secret Life of Moana, private message me, and I will award you 20 bonus points. If you show up next week to my VKN, you will most likely get 30 bonus points. You only get this once or twice, let's say 2 times a month, you can get bonus points. So this is a good way for you to earn some extra points. I haven't been doing much in the knitting because of, I don't know, I can't explain. But since I'm hitting almost a 16-minute mark in my podcast, I wanted to do this short because someone decided to tell me that she misses my podcast. So I will end it now. There's not much going on, but there are a lot of prizes in winter camp. I got my favorite Must Love yarn. They donated a skein of yarn and a $25 gift card. They are my favorite local yarn shop because they also carry VT Fiber Stash from Christy, who I'm trying to convince to do a yarn that is sold called the Gay Man Glitter Poop. I think it'd be cute. Or maybe if I can get her to do a sock blank. That'd be awesome. Yes. So, over 16 minutes. Not bad. I hope you all love this episode. Hopefully I'll have the intro back on the front, and hopefully with my new MacBook Pro coming in today, I might work on making my own because everybody loves the intro. It's from iMovie. It's one of those stock ones. I just insert my own pictures and everything. So, yep. Love you all. Peace. And if you're going to go out, take your yarns with you and knit long and prosper. Bye, everybody. Thank you.